Restore an antique half doll with me while I answer some of your questions. What's your concept art process for your dolls? I am thinking of making longer videos that go more in depth on this at some point, so let me know if you guys want that. I usually start with a theme, especially if it's for a collab doll or a doll for a specific time of year like Halloween or something, and then I do a lot of research to get the creative juices flowing. During this phase, I also do a lot of visual research, like looking up references and making sketches, and I make a ton of notes. Once I feel like I have a good, solid concept, I choose a base doll that I feel like will fit the idea that I have. And then I take pictures of them in different poses, which I then use to draw the concept art. I do this so that the outfit idea I have and the face up and everything will work with the proportions of the doll that I plan on using. I usually draw line art first, then add flat colors, and then I like to shade with cell shading and highlights. How much time do you spend creating dolls versus editing, messing with film equipment, and running the channel? They pretty much go hand in hand for me because I film basically every part of the doll creation process, so I spend the same amount of time working on a doll as filming and messing with equipment, I would say. I usually set up my filming stuff, which takes like 5 or 10 minutes. Probably less. And then I mostly just forget about the camera until I'm done working on doll stuff for the night. Running the channel also really doesn't take that much work. Once you have your channel set up, it's already there, so the only time you do anything with it is if you reply to comments and when you upload or post stuff. Because I have a day job, I can only really work on dolls in the evenings and on weekends. Each doll is different too, so I don't know exactly how long I take to make one, but I think usually it's about a month in total. This year my job has gotten busier and I've had to work longer hours, so most of my dolls have taken even longer than that. It takes me about a week to edit the video for the same reasons. If I have full days to work on it and I don't have to do anything else, I think I could edit a 30-minute video in like 3 or 4 days. But I don't usually have that, so I tend to give myself a week for editing. It would be awesome if you could talk about the different sealants you've tried out, how they compare, and which ones you liked best. This is another topic I want to make a more in-depth video about at some point if you guys want to see that, but I've tried a few different ones, and I've pretty much settled on Citadel Color Munitorum Varnish by Games Workshop as my favorite. It gives me really good tooth, and it never goes sticky or shiny. It's not always available though, so as a backup I have Mr. Color GX Super Smooth Clear Flat, which you combine with Mr. Rapid Thinner. I've heard people say that it's kind of like the airbrush version of MSC, but since I've never tried MSC myself, I really can't speak to that.